What's going on, guys? Tim with Desert Giant Gaming here, back with some more Gran Turismo Sport. And do you hear that? We got game audio. Alright, here we go. No dilly-dallying this time. We're out here on Kyoto Driving Park. We're in one of the weekly challenges. As you can see, I qualified second by a mere 0.3 of a second. And as you can also see, my driver rating has increased. What do you think about that, guys? Pretty cool, huh? Alright, so let's get this race underway. This course is much longer than the Tsukuba circuit from last time. And also, this time, I was allowed to use my garage car with this sweet mint custom paint job on it. So I'm pretty hyped on that. It's also got purple wheels, which you may or may not see sometime during this race, but who knows. So anyways, down in the first turn, we got Through Goose 31 just ahead of us. He's rolling pretty good. We got CNC Stud behind us at WRX. So we're going to see how this race plays out. And we are just rolling. This is going to be so much better with game audio. You can actually hear the engines and stuff. I managed to turn off the music, so that's great. So here we go. Yeah, we're rolling. We're just shooting for some nice, good old-fashioned clean racing. Almost touched him there, but I did not. We are cruising. Yeah, my goal for this race was definitely clean racing. You know, I want to take this game seriously. I don't want to be, I don't want to be like Forza where, someone's inevitably going to be just going the wrong way and bashing into people and ruining their races. So, I want this game to succeed. It's a good game. Everything about it is great. Well, almost everything. But apparently they're doing an update where they're going to have up to 400 to 500 cars, and those are going to be free updates. So that's going to be awesome. Alright, so I give Through Goose a little bump here, and I decided to just let off the throttle, let him keep the lead. I could have passed him there, but I was like, you know what? I wouldn't feel right about it. But then, that allows CNC Stud coming up on the inside. We slot in behind him, coming through this turn. And then we're coming up here to the final turn. That guy behind me gets squirrely, which is kind of a good thing. That really just makes it a 3-horse race here. And, there's a lot of points here where I could have just run up right into the back of somebody, but I chose not to because I want fair racing. This is good old-fashioned, clean racing here. Now, the front two have formed a bit of a gap in front of me here, which I'm a little bit disappointed about, but I'm fairly confident that with some infighting between those two, I'll be able to kind of make up the difference. And then that guy behind me is not as far back as I thought as well, so we gotta keep it careful here, try and keep it clean, make sure we don't drop into fourth. I'm not trying to be all the way back there. Glad I didn't get a penalty on that one. I don't think I went far enough off the course. But here we go, down into this turn. I got pretty good at this turn. Pretty good at accelerating my way out and carrying a lot of speed through the second half of the corner, which has been working well. And as you can see, I did pull up big time on CNC Stud here. I've also been pretty fast through these two turns here. In comparison, as you can see, really making up the difference here. And I get up on the inside of CNC Stud, got enough speed to make a run on the Through Goose, but not quite enough to get past him. Decided to slot in behind him, and then CNC Stud just makes a real bonehead move there. And that's annoying. He went invisible for just enough time, and then became non-invisible. Perfect timing to come across the track and freaking murder me. I would have been in first place there. Alright, guy behind us was off the track again. And then CNC Stud getting a little overly aggressive here. I'm coming up on the inside with lots of speed. Adios, guys. I'm taking the lead. Now, the key is to do these next 2 laps without making a major mistake. We'll see how that plays out. So here we go, first turn, keeping it clean. I ran a pretty quick lap there, actually, a 1:48, which was what I qualified with, so I was pretty pumped on that. Qualifying without traffic on the track and running that one with traffic on the track feels pretty good. Here we go, still in first place. Got a little bit of a gap here. About a half a second gap on the people behind me. Let's see what we can do through this turn here. I swear I saw him in the bottom of my screen there. I could have sworn. And we're off track, get a little squirrely. Oh boy, that's not good. And that allows them to carry more speed than me through there. Gives them the opportunity to pass. As I'm carrying more speed through here, can't get around. So that was thwarted. Couldn't get off the racing line there. Actually acquired a penalty there, which I'm pretty bummed about. I don't really know what that's from. I don't know if it thinks I cut the course when I was off, but who knows. This guy's taking a wide line through that one. So as you slow down and you go slower through areas that you should be going fast through, the penalty starts to diminish, so that's good. CNC Stud, huge mistake by him there, going straight into the barrier. We're gonna keep rolling here. I'm gonna try and make a pass on through Goose, but this guy can drive. There's no doubt about that. He can definitely drive, and he's doing a good job. He's been racing pretty clean. CNC Stud, semi-clean, not particularly. So what I'm doing, I'm just really trying to get rid of this penalty in a way where I'm not going to lose too much time and be out of the race. We're down to the final lap now. So like I'm getting kind of nervous. Like if I pass through Goose and I still have a penalty and I end up in second just like last time when I ended up in third, that's going to be really disappointing. So I'm trying to get rid of this penalty. But it's proving more difficult when we're out here racing. We go into this turn. Got a little bit of trouble from CNC Stud through the inside. He gives me a tap. I'm actually pretty pissed about that, to be honest. But I'm not gonna go in there trying to get even. I'm just gonna keep it clean and just try and pass him legally and hope that he acquired many a penalty in his dirty racing antics. So we'll see if the game is we'll see if Gran Turismo Sport gives penalties when they're supposed to and doesn't just give penalties to me for no reason. I'm just kidding, I'm not that salty about it. He takes a bad line through that turn, gets us nice and close. Looks like Through Goose is going to take the win, pending any major penalties or mistakes out of him. But the question is, can I get past CNC Stud? And he's not racing so well right now, so it's looking decent. And we're going to just give him a little shunt on the inside there, just to let him know who's boss, let him know that he's been racing dirty. I managed to get my penalty all the way down to 0.622 seconds, which is not that much, and thinking it's enough to put me ahead of CNC Stud, who something happened to him, and he ended up stopping and getting passed again, so... Oh, I think he was... Oh, okay, I get it now. He was definitely just trying to kill his penalty. He probably had quite a bit, so he was trying to kill his penalty before the finish, which caused him to finish quite a ways behind. And the guy who finished right behind me ended up with a 4-second penalty, so we're going to take second in this one. And, you know, all in all, I'm feeling pretty good with how I raced that one. Feel like I'm improving. And I'm glad I got to race with my cool mint green Evo. That's definitely something to be proud of. So I would like to sincerely thank you guys all for watching this episode, and make sure you like and subscribe and stay tuned for more.